What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Happy Friday, by the way. You might be wondering, hey Carlos, there's no car for you to do today. For those who have been following my videos this past month, October, I put out a ceramic coating sale. And let me tell you guys, it has been very, very busy here at my home. But due to weather, customer ended up rescheduling the car because there is literally 100% chance of rain all day as well. So it's really funny because last year when I put this sale out, this same customer brought me a vehicle, and it just happens to that it also rained on his vehicle last year. So I think that also was like, you know what? Let me not even try this year. So we ended up moving it to a later date. And yes, I'm still going to give him the ceramic coating sale because one, he's been a repeat customer in my business, and two, he paid for the deposit. So, and plus it's gonna be like a new car, so I don't mind. So today, literally, I am trying to just reorganize everything, put everything back in its place because it is a bit messy, and I just want to just have everything pretty much just kind of how I had it before the sale. But it's been really crazy, guys, and I wanted to just talk to you guys this morning. Well, ever since yesterday, I woke up and like my heart has just been heavy. Like I feel somebody needs to hear this through this video. And maybe you've been contemplating on quitting your business today. Maybe you've been contemplating on just saying, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm not getting any customers. I'm not getting any phone calls. If that's you, this message is for you. Don't quit. Today is not the day for you to give up on your dreams, because if I can do it, you can do it. Times are tough for many detailers, and on a daily basis, I get so many people inboxing me, calling me with questions, and how can I do this? How can I do that? Right? And it's a blessing, you know, for me to be able to talk with so many people. But literally since yesterday, my heart has just been heavy. Like, I feel like many people have had a very slow month, maybe, or maybe the past month has been really slow, and this month is just starting to create that mental breakdown. But don't fear. I know this business is not easy. It is not easy, guys. It's not for the weary. It's not for the weak. And like they say, only the strong will survive. And we are all strong. We are all strong. And despite what you are going through in your business today, just know that it's temporary. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. And you have to trust in yourself, in your business, that you're going to make it through. My birthday is coming up, and literally I'm just excited to make it another year. November 3rd is actually my birthday, so I'm taking Angry Orchards for anybody who wants to send me something. No, I'm just kidding. But my birthday is coming up, and a question I get asked, you know, for those who do know my birthday, those people who follow me, you know, what do you want for your birthday? Honestly, if I could say, my first choice would be a motorcycle, right? That's my ultimate dream. I feel like I want to have or own a motorcycle once again. Obviously, it's not in the cards. For those who know, I've been in a motorcycle wreck. That's why my arm looks all messed up. So, you know, but I think my dream would always be just to have one sitting here, and I can see it. It's got to be orange. But no, really, my wish, if I can ask for anything, is for God to bless. And I've said this to a lot of detailers, you know, when I sit with them, is I want your business to be more prosperous than my business. You know, I want you guys to be more successful than I will ever be. I feel like in my life, I am at the very top of where I've wanted to be all my life. You know, it took me a long road to get to where I am today, and I am just blessed just to be here, you know, standing and talking to you guys. The road to success is not easy. Am I successful? I always tell people I don't feel successful. I just feel blessed that I'm alive and I get to do what I love every day, because truly, you have to love this business in order for you to really grind it out and make it through those obstacles, make it through those hard times. But here in a couple years, I pray that if you've been struggling, you are going to be looking at this day to where you're going to say, wow, I can't believe I was this close to quitting. Look at me now, or look at us now. My business has been just blooming with time. And that goes to just, I will honestly say, is having an amazing partner like my wife has really transpired my business, has really taken my business to a different level. My wife, her family, you know, has been such a blessing in my life. And I feel like they all contributed to my success where I'm at now, you know. And I just, this morning, just waking up after I drank my coffee, just really thinking, you know, how blessed we are to do what we love. Because there's a lot of people working at a 9 to 5 and they're not happy. So many times I looked at myself and said, you know what, let me go back to a 9 to 5. Let me go look for a car wash and work for somebody. But guess what? That was just not my calling. And I always said, I want to make it in this business through the hard struggles. And that meant losing my home, being evicted for a couple months, living in my truck, not having food at times to pay because I didn't have that money, not getting calls, just going through everything you can throw at somebody who is going to struggle. But despite all of that, you know, I always smiled and said, God will provide. I will make it through this storm. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy to know that, you know, I didn't give up. And if that's you today, I hope some way, somehow, these words kind of reach out to you. If you've been struggling, don't give up. Don't give up. You know, it's going to be okay. You're going to make it through. If I made it through all my obstacles, all my struggles in life, you're going to make it. You're going to make it through. And guess what? When you make it through that obstacle, it's going to be in such a blessing that you can't even imagine. But I hope you guys have a great weekend overall. I just wanted to get this out because since yesterday, it's just been kind of heavy-hearted. And I just felt like somebody out there needed to hear this. Don't give up. Don't give up. You know, stay strong. You know, well, what do you recommend to keep me afloat or keep my business moving? If you've been struggling and you're looking for ways to maybe improve your business or maybe get more phone calls, I always tell people, put a sale out, right? You know, make it sound, you know, intriguing. Really, when you put the word sell, it automatically clicks on people's heads and they're like, oh, we're going to be saving, right? So create something that's going to intrigue the eye and they're going to give you a call, right? And don't hide anything. Don't say having a sale, inbox me. No, put your sale out there. Who cares what other people are going to think? Guess what? They're not feeding you. You're feeding your family. You're feeding yourself through what you're doing. So never be scared of putting a sale out. Don't worry about what the other detailer around the block is going to think, because guess what? At the end of the day, we're still getting paid, right? So put a sale out. You know, if you follow me, you know I'm always on Facebook, on my personal page, and I'm always posting on their stuff. I don't sell or advertise. I just post my work, and that starts catching attention. So put a sale out. have your friends, have your family. Hey man, can do me a favor? Could you share this for me? You know, even if they've never used your services, tell them to share it, because guess what? There's gonna come a time where they're gonna need your services, right? And they're gonna be like, Dade, you know, we're gonna contact this person so that they can do our vehicle, right? Or they can do a correction, or whatever the case may be, right? Don't be scared. Don't feel shy to showcase what you do. To some, we are detailers, right? Or we are car washers. But don't take it to heart. I remember when a lot of people were like, oh, you're a car washer. That's what you do. That sounds fun. But they would say it in a way that it was kind of like smirky, like, oh, we're better than you, right? Or my job is better than you. But little do they know that most detailers in this business do great, have an amazing living out of car washing, right? And don't worry, if you just started your business, you're on the road to where a lot of these amazing detailers are. You know, we all create our own path. We all make our own path every day in what we want to do, where we want to be, right? Many people ask me, hey, Carlos, how come you don't have a shop by now? You've been doing this for so long. It's not the time for me yet. Everything in my life has to be just planned. I don't like to rush into things, because when you rush into things, you're going to lose. You're going to go through struggles. You're going to go through just financing issues. So for me, I like to just take it step by step. Sometimes the fast growth isn't the best route. The slow growth is what I'm after. And I will always say that my business, I want to follow it as the turtle and the rabbit race. When we're young, if you've heard this story, you know about the rabbit and the turtle and who won at the end. I'll let you guys put that one on the comments. But that's how I see my life every day. I want it to be like the rabbit and the turtle. The rabbit and the turtle story. But anyways, I don't want to make this any more boring, guys. Again, it has been such a blessing to work from home this whole month. In October, I put out a sale. The sale was $800 for a one-step paint correction and a 7-year Max Shine graphene coating, guys. And for those who have asked me, how do you like the coating? I enjoy it. If you've been following me, you guys knew that I started from DPC. I started with Aqualux, and then made a transition over to Max Shine. And since then, really, the coating hasn't failed me yet. I've installed a lot of them since I made that transition. I'm happy to announce all the coatings are working properly. I service them, I maintenance them, I see them, and they're doing great. So if you've been looking for a coating, entry level if you want, or you're just starting and you want to get your feet wet, the Max Shine graphene is pretty solid, to be honest. I haven't had no issues. It's a up to 7-year ceramic coating, and I'm able to sell it as a 1-year, 2-year, 3-year, you know, so forth. But it's a up to 7-year ceramic coating, which does amazing. Water behavior is crazy. It just does everything that I love as a detailer for the maintenance side. So anyways, God bless you guys. I will catch you guys out in the field hopefully next week. Later, guys.